Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash, aka Ghostbuster, and today I'm doing a quick review for Final Vendetta on Xbox. Now, this game is a sort of love letter to sort of classic side-scrolling beat-em-up games. Those sort of games like Final Fight, Streets of Rage, all the sort of things I used to play as a kid and have massively fond memories of. So when I got the chance to play this, to do this video review, I could not wait. Now this came out earlier this year. It's developed by Bitmap Bureau and it's published by Numskull Games, who were kind enough to send me a copy for this review, so big thank you to them for that. Now, the story of this game is the notorious Syndic 8, very sort of cool way of pronouncing it, gang are slowly taking control of the capital and have kidnapped Claire Sparks' younger sister. Unfortunately for them, Claire will do whatever it takes to get her back and crush anyone who stands in her way. So she teams up with her two friends, like her housemates, and they have to battle their way through the mean streets of London in a risky mission to reunite Claire with her sister. So if you've ever played sort of Streets of Rage or Final Fight, you'll know how this sort of game plays. You've got your basic sort of attack, you can jump, you've got a special like super attack that you build up your charge for. You can pick up weapons, you can pick up health, you can pick up items for points. But this game also adds a block system, as well as a sort of chain combo system, and being able to sort of volley attack people. So when they're in the air, you can sort of keep hitting them, sort of keep smacking them as much as possible to sort of combo them. Now, other than that, the gameplay is pretty much the same. You work your way through a variety of different environments, and at the end of each environment, there's a boss you have to beat to progress to the next area. Now, there's three different characters you can play as. There's obviously Claire, then there's Duke Sancho, who is a bare-knuckle fighter, and Miller T. Williams, who was a Canadian ex-pro wrestler. Now, they've all got sort of slightly different move sets and different super attacks, but you basically play the same with each of them. Now, the game itself is a fun game. It does have a bit of a difficulty spike compared to other sort of classic sort of side-scrolling beat-em-up games like action beat-em-ups. But once you get into it, you will get used to it. It sort of eases you in gently. However, there is no continue, so if you run out of lives, that's it. You're back to the main menu and you have to start again. Now, this game does feature two-player couch co-op, which is always nice, so you can play with a friend, and I highly recommend it because these sort of games really suit being played with a friend instead of on your own. Graphically, it looks fantastic. It's got gorgeous sort of pixel art. Really love it. Runs great, looks fantastic, and it features a really cool dance techno soundtrack, including exclusive tracks from Utah Saints and Futurecast as well. They are known in sort of like the UK dance scene apparently, so that's pretty cool. It's very sort of themed around its sort of area. They're not just sort of made up soundtracks. They've actually got ones that feature in the sort of areas that are on display in the game. Now there's 6 different areas to battle your way through. Like I say, I do like the sort of moving ones. The one that's on the screen now, the subway, really reminds me of the boat level on Streets of Rage 1, I believe it is. So I just love seeing like pixelated moving backgrounds and stuff like that. I don't know why, it just makes me feel good. Now the game does feature 4 different modes. So there's the arcade mode, which is the standard sort of story mode. There's also survival, versus, and boss rush modes. But you do need to complete the game to unlock the extra modes, unfortunately, which is a shame. Now, there's also a variety of combos and different sort of combination of moves you can pull off. You will have to sort of try different combinations and button presses to sort of unlock and sort of figure them all out, because it doesn't sort of tell you them up front. And there's also 3 different difficulty settings as well. So if you want even more of a challenge, if you're that sadistic that you find the normal challenging mode is too easy for you, you can ramp it up in difficulty. Now, overall, this game is really enjoyable, really harkens back to the sort of classic arcade-y style games that I used to play in the arcade or on my Sega Mega Drive. I am well up for playing this. I hope they do a sequel to it as well in the future. It's by no means perfect. It could be longer, and it could run slightly better, and it could have like an easier difficulty option. Like I say, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Get good and all that, but for obviously newcomers and stuff, a sort of easier sort of intro level, sort of skill level, would probably make this more appealable to everyone, basically. But apparently as well, there's an unlockable training mode, but you can't get to the training mode till you've completed the game, which sort of defies the point of a training mode. I think that's hilarious. I've not needed the training mode as such, but the fact that they've locked it behind completing the main game, it's a bit ironic and silly, isn't it? They should really patch that out so it's there from the beginning. But all in all, really good game. If you like your sort of retro style games, you like your sort of action beat 'em ups, I highly recommend this game. Now, it's priced at $22.49 on the Xbox Store, and it's playable on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S. And overall, like I say, I've been hit with that nostalgia feels from playing this. It's like a modern take on a classic style of genre. But that's it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and we'll see you soon for more content. Bye for now.